Hello there, Virgo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the last half of August. So this is good from August 15th to August 31st. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, we're going to jump into your reading. We're going to first take a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll get some more details with the tarot. So let's start with your animal spirit. What do we have here? Horse. Wow. Virgo. I am so excited to see this for you because I know, Virgo, you have been going through a lot in the last few months. It just seems like there's been a lot of transformation work that you have been doing on yourself spiritually. And the horse, first of all, look, the third eye is kind of like highlighted here, almost like a moon, right? But the horse is kind of like, it's almost like you've been in the corral for a very long time. And it's like somebody opens the gate and you're like, I'm out of here, It's like you have harnessed all of your energy and now you're going forward like in lightning speed. I'm just getting this picture of a horse just like racing across the horizon. Really, really nice. Oh, and the gazelle. So the gazelle is another animal that kind of is an energy of, being really skittish and hiding out for a bit and now is ready to come out and play. So Virgo, both of these are just kind of like, yeah, it's time to come on out and play again. Really nice. Yeah, I think you had to go inside for some time. Do a little bit of your hermit energy. I think you did. I think you worked on some of your shadow side, working on healing wounds and stuff. And now it's kind of like, yeah, I'm ready to get back into life. Good for you. All right, chop wood. Well, one of the reasons that you are in this energy is because you have been doing those things that you just kind of needed to do. Chop wood is, you've been taking care of yourself. You've been taking care of your house. You've been doing your job. You've been, just doing those things so that you could, once again, kind of harness your energy and get ready for this spurt of, growth that you have. All that glitters. I am getting the sense that this is one of the lessons that you may have learned when you were kind of in this, skittish, staying in the corral type of energy, in your hermit energy, is that, in the past, you may have gone towards shiny things and now you kind of realize, I don't want just shiny. I want things that are real gold, not the flashy gold, the fool's gold. Virgo, really nice. Present power. Staying in the present, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, just staying really present minded. And that is part of this chopped wood. Looking at what I have to do today and doing that for myself and then just enjoying life. It's really kind of nice. Taking a run through the woods. And then discovery. Yeah, I think you're discovering like what direction you want to go in. I get this really kind of, especially with this horse, this just energy of, it's almost like, when school ends for the summer, it's the last day of school and, like the kids are just like, racing out and, they have like no idea where they're going, or what lies ahead for the summer is just like, yes, I'm out. I got through another year of school. Well, it's kind of that energy of, yeah, I got through that. I got through it. And wow. And you learned a lot. Like you learned a lot through the school year. I learned a lot, but oh man, I am just ready to go have some fun. Take each day at a time. This is also a little bit like the chariot energy, reining in the power of the tiger and the lion and moving forward. But because you are in this present energy. Wow, I love it. Okay, I was not going to do a past position, but for some reason, my guys are kind of asking me to do a past position. So we'll do a past position for you. Let's see what we have there. So in the past, the star, you had your hopes and dreams. You kept your hopes and dreams alive. You've done the healing. The star is about the healing. And I definitely get the sense that, it doesn't mean that you're exactly where you want to be, but I think you get the sense of the worst is behind me, and it's kind of like, okay, now I can step into my future. It's so wonderful when you get there. Okay, present energy is the devil. This is Capricorn energy, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn. But we'll take a look at that. That is something, that you're kind of attached to, that you may need to let go. There may be something, like you may have done a lot of healing, but there may be just like one more thing that you need to do. So we'll take a look. Seven of Swords, this is your obstacle. I'm getting a sense that this is your energy. Not that somebody is being deceitful to you. It's almost like self-sabotage. Like you may be preventing yourself from truly stepping into this horse energy and going forward in a fast path, in a fast way. Okay, your advice. Three of Wands, wait it out. Still waiting for something. I wonder if some of you are trying to go forward too fast. Okay, like when you were a kid and say you had like a really bad cold or something and you had to skip a couple of days from school, and then, you get to that point where it's kind of like, you start feeling really good. And so you're like, oh, I can go outside. I'm feeling fine, and you could even do this as an adult. And it's kind of like you throw yourself back out into the world, right? Like, you go outside and you play, or you go ahead and go to work even. Oh, I feel great. And you should have taken maybe one more day to rest. And then, you would be great. Like if you don't completely recuperate, right? And you race out there too fast, then, you could have a relapse. Well, Virgo, you don't need a relapse. Okay, let's see what, it is kind of interesting. Chop wood. It's kind of like, keep chopping the wood just a little bit longer. Keep chopping. Stay present. Don't jump into your future too soon. And then the future. Outcome, Six of Cups. Somebody's coming back. We'll see. Ten of Wands, trying to drop the burdens of the past, having the strength to do it. Somebody wants a new start with you. All right, Virgo. Let's go see. We're going to clarify these. Oh, Virgo, I'm so sorry. It's not bad. It's not bad, especially if you want this person to come back. But let's see. Let's see where this goes. Okay, the star card. We have the Nine of Cups, Sun, Two of Wands. Yeah, you took a direction to go towards what you were hoping and wishing for. The Nine of Cups is your hopes and dreams. Wanting a lot of abundance, choosing your path, strategizing, going forward. Good job. Good job. That was the past. Now let's go see what this devil is. Whoa. They didn't flip, so I'm not going to take them. Okay. Oh, Page of Cups. An apology. Okay. Oh, you knew it was going to happen. High Priestess is on the bottom. Okay, so this devil. Okay, so there's two ways I'm going to read this, and you get to choose which how it resonates for you. You could be attached to the idea of this person from the past coming in and communicating some apology to you. You could be attached to that. Or this person from the past is toxic and they come in and want to apologize. So I think I think that you are. I think that this is kind of interesting. Because I think you have done the healing. I think you are ready to move on. And that is the way it always works, Virgo. Just as you're ready to step into your new life, just as the gate of the corral opens and you're ready to run out, they come running back. And I really do. I think that this relationship from the past, I have the Six of Cups on the board twice. I think this person from the past is coming back, or you are attached to the idea of them coming back. So let's see what the Seven of Swords is. So the Seven of Swords is about, somebody sneaking away in the middle of the night or self-sabotage. It's about sabotage, betrayal, not telling the entire truth. So sometimes it can be that you're not telling the entire truth to yourself. Or it could be that this person is not telling you the entire truth. So let's, Chariot, Justice, the Emperor. Wow. 3 major arcana on the bottom. Somebody wants a fresh start. Somebody wants a fresh start, but they are kind of caught up in their head about it. Somebody is trying to move on, but at the same time waiting for balance in this situation. Lots of up in your head, kind of, trying to get whatever, either you are trying to get whatever it is that you want from this person, okay? Like an apology or something like that. Like you're either stuck on that. Like there's something that you want. You have the Seven of Swords here. There's some deception here. So it's either you are deceiving yourself about how much you really want this person back in your life. Or this person is deceiving you and trying to get back in your life in order to balance things out, but they're kind of doing it in a deceptive way. They're hiding something from you. We have the Justice, we have the Emperor. Somebody's trying to control this. Somebody's coming in. I really think this is your person coming in very quickly, wanting to control the situation and bring balance into it. Balance. It could be that you feel that for some of you, you could feel like this person is holding back money, because you see how it's kind of like a snake and they're holding like an egg. Sorry, Virgo, I had to change my battery. So, there's somebody here that wants to come in and, make this situation right. But here's the thing. There's something that you don't know. And once again, like this person is a snake. They're holding an egg. This person may owe you money. You may feel like they owe you money. Or they're holding back some truth. Or you're holding back some truth from yourself. You're wanting balance in this situation. You want control. It's kind of like you want, and I don't mean you want to control this person. I think you want to be able to control yourself. Like really truly move on. But there's something that's holding you back. So let's take a look at this Three of Wands, the advice. You're waiting for something, or you need to wait for something. What do you need to wait for? King of Cups, Five of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, you need to wait. Like, I really feel like this person is going to come back in, and it's kind of like, yeah, Six of Swords. We have the same cards. We just keep getting the same cards. Three of Wands. You're waiting for your King of Cups, for true love, or somebody that you think is love. You want to celebrate. You want to get over this conflict. I think for some of you, you may want to reunite with this person. Like you're holding that back from yourself, or 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 you're wanting something from this person, whether there's something you want from this person, whether it's an apology, you want to reunite, you think they owe you money, but you're not saying anything. You're kind of, and it's kind of like you're waiting. You're waiting. I think you're waiting because you know they're going to come back. Six of Cups. Double energy again. Empress on the bottom. You know, to me, this is like new start. Go in a new direction. Fool. Okay, here's your advice. Your advice is to go in a new start, to start your new life. This person is going to come back. They are going to come back. And I'm going to say, the devil is showing up again. It could be a Capricorn, okay? But the devil energy is something about you may be attached to them. They may be attached to you. Because of the passion. Queen of Wands is very passionate, very beautiful, very sensuous, life of the party. And gender doesn't really matter here. It's the energy. Like you are either attached to them or they are attached to you because of the chemistry, the physical attraction between the two of you. But, okay, the devil is there. It's toxic. It's kind of like it's all about the bedroom and not about true love. Because what you really, really want, your advice here is to wait for the true love, the King of Cups. Somebody, like you're going to have to wait this out. Like the King of Cups may not be, like I think you have to move past the energy of this person from the past. They're going to come in and offer their Ace of Cups. That they're going to say they want a new life with you. And, I think you're going to say, no, I just want a new life. Wow. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to take this Ace of Cups. Okay. Angels, what we need here is a little advice about the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups? Yeah. Okay, they are going to come in. You may have to wait for a little while here, okay? They're going to come in. And what you need to know is that they're going to want to compromise with you. They're going to offer you their love, right? But down deep inside, they're not the King of Cups. They're the King of Swords. And they're going to abandon you again. It's almost like a forewarning of, as you get your life going in the right direction again, and you get really excited, you're the horse, you're going... you're going to, you've done the work. They're the devil. Like, they haven't done the work. Like, you have done the work. You are going forward. You have all the momentum in your favor. And then it's kind of like, they see you and they're like, oh yeah, Virgo is looking good. Yeah, we have a lot of chemistry. Let's get back together. Let's get back together. But it's not forever. They may come in and say, oh, yes, let's get back together. I love you. I love you. Right? But what you don't know is that, they're the King of Swords. They're going to cut you back out of their life when they don't want you anymore. They're going to abandon you. They're going to pretend that, this is a relationship when really all it is about the bedroom. But I think you're seeing that. I think this King of Swords is also your energy of seeing clearly what this situation is. Of knowing that, yeah. once again, you're look at, you're going in a new direction. You're thinking about you. You know just how special you are, Virgo. You're like, no, no, thank you. I am going out. I'm playing the field. I just got that. With the horse energy, running in the field, like I think you want to go see what other options are out there. Like you want to go have some fun, it's like, and I'm not saying that you don't want another long-term commitment or, that you're going to go crazy now, but it's a little bit like, yeah. Like, I think you may feel like the obstacle you may have right now is really about trying to go out and figure out what it is that you really want in a romantic connection. Like, I'm not sure right now because you were in this connection. It's about you stepping into your power, okay, and going forth and figuring out what is it that you really want in a romantic connection. There is something here about having to heal something, right? Is finding out what it is that really makes your heart sing. Like I think Virgo, in some way, like you've been attracted to people, like you've been choosing perhaps people based on attraction, physical attraction, chemistry. And it's kind of like there's been no connection at the heart. You may have thought that there was, but I think that this whole thing is about you finding out, like, what is your true soulmate? And some of you may be saying, yeah, well, I thought I had my soulmate. But you haven't really found your true soulmate. It is about having the patience to pick the right partner. Like being willing to be by yourself for a while, enjoying your own life, finding your own passions, and then going out and exploring those. And in that, you will find the person that you're really meant to be with. Listen, in stillness, you meet your true self. Yeah. I think for some of you, you may be running around kind of wild right now. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think you have gone through so much, like in the last, year. It's been a while, Virgo. And you've done the work, and it's kind of like school's out, and you're kind of like, yeah, I just want to go play. And it's not that you can't have fun, okay? But it is about also listen. In stillness, you meet your true self. I think you've learned the lessons, but there's still something you need to learn about yourself before you commit yourself to another partner. Well, however that means to you, okay? Remember your advice is to wait. This is, wait for your ships to come in. It's about not just jumping into something because it's familiar or because there's a lot of chemistry. It's about listening to your heart and asking yourself, is this really what I want? Is this the person I really want to be with? It's about listening to yourself. And by listening to yourself, you'll discover your true self. Didn't we have discovery? Yeah, we had discovery on the bottom here. It's kind of like by going through this, and I think this person coming back, it's kind of like helping you to discover that you have the strength within you to say no to a relationship. It could be that in the past, you kind of like went into a relationship kind of just because, oh yeah, it's fun. They say they like me. We have a lot of attraction. We have a lot of fun together. Queen of Wands is very fun, right? Life of the party. and you had a lot in common, and you mistook that for a love, like true love, like soul connection love. Because there were so many things that you had perhaps in common with this person. And now it's kind of like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I got out of this relationship and now I have to really take some time to be by yourself. That's, I think, what the advice is here. It's like, I'm not saying you can't date, but it's kind of like, don't jump into another relationship. Like, you really need some time, I would say, before you jump into another relationship. Discover yourself. Truly discover who you are. Because when you go into the next relationship, it's just going to hold you back from going down the path that you really need to go. You're going to find yourself right back in this same position, Virgo, right? So it's like, take some more time and chop some more wood before you jump into another relationship. And once again, I don't mean that you can't date or anything, but don't get emotionally attached to someone until you get emotionally attached to yourself. All right, so here is your creativity oracle card, capable. You can deal successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances arise. It could be that for some of you that you may feel like you need to be in a relationship because you don't want to face the world on your own. Okay? And I get that, right? It's kind of like scary being on your own. You know, I'm single, and sometimes I think, oh, I just wish I had somebody to help me, figure out what to do about the roof, or help me choose a new car, or whatever it is, right? It's kind of like, sometimes you may be in one of those positions where you're like, I just want somebody else in my life. I want to be in a relationship so that I don't have to do this by myself. And I think that this is kind of a calling to you to, chop the wood by yourself for a while. Like, don't feel like you have to have a partner to do this. Because you don't. And in that, you're going to discover that your own strength. You've been through so much already, Virgo. Like, you have a lot of inner strength. But you may feel like, for some of you, you may not be used to being by yourself. You may have even ended a relationship and then had a roommate or something like that. Like, this may be the very first time that you've really been by yourself. And I really get the sense that the message here is stay by yourself for a little bit and really discover who you really are. Do not really get into a relationship until you feel really good in your own skin. Wow. Because you are capable of of handling anything that comes on your path. Do not feel like you have to have somebody in your life. Okay, this one popped out. This is your Lover's Oracle card. Only time will tell. Yeah, a lot of times we think only time will tell about this, relationship in the past. But I think only time will tell if you go back with this person, or even if you want to go back with this person at some point. I would say that the advice here is not to do it right away. Like, stay on your own and still keep chopping the wood and doing what you need to do. And then if this person is really meant to be in your life, only time will tell. They'll come back around, right? They're coming in, they're acting like that, hey, look at me. We got some chemistry. I love you, right? Okay, they really love you. Only time will tell. You can just say, I need some more time. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a while. I'm working on me. And if they're really meant to be in your life, they'll come back. And it's really, really interesting. Okay, now here's another one, because this one dropped and then I shuffled. So this one says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy in your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And you know what? I think that's part of it. I think you feel maybe, or some of you may feel like I can't have joy unless I have a partner in my life. Unless I have, somebody, a romantic partner. I have to have a love in my life or I cannot be joyful. You're equating joy in life with love, and that's part of society's, thinking that we all have to be partnered up. But it's about you discovering the joy of you. Like, I really feel like you're being called to really enjoy being you, being whoever it is that you are, listening to your true self, doing the things that you really want to do, not being skittish about it, going out there, being a horse. Really nice. Really good message here, Virgo. Well, I hope you enjoyed this message. I think it is. See if it resonates with you, about just needing to wait things out. Just wait. That's all. Stay in your present power and wait things out. Don't try to rush into the future. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Once again, if you enjoyed this message or resonated with it, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. And I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.